One of the best side effects of industrialization is when that company pours resources into other things. This was a Van de Graaff generator operated by the Westinghouse Company until 1958. This is back in Wilmerding at Clara Street and Westinghouse Avenue. This was the first United Methodist Church. It was set up in 1890. So a little bit about Wilmerding, the Turtle Creek Valley, Pitcairn, Wall, is they were all really set up around the railroad. Now, the Westinghouse Air Brake Company, of course, benefited from being near the Pennsylvania Railroad. It's unlikely they would have set up anywhere else. That railroad was developed in the 1800s, but then because it was so successful, other industries were able to locate near it. And with that came capital and then human resources as well. The difference I've seen in a neighborhood like Wilmerding is because the employees were more administrative based. The houses look a little bit different. The lot sizes are larger, and it looks to be a little bit different than a labor-based community where maybe the houses were closer, they were more of a place to sleep and then go to work the next day. This area has perspective, and it looks like more of a private type of enclave situation. This is the Alpha Lutheran Church, set up in 1894. It's just down the street from the Bell Telephone Building. This is a great example of how highways can really destroy a community. Grant Street used to intersect with Sycamore, and now Sycamore is the Triborough Expressway. Interestingly enough, across the street used to be another building for the International Order of Odd Fellows, but that's long gone. That's now that parking lot and plaza that has Paul Mary's in it. So in addition to being frustrating seeing communities replace buildings with parking lots, also highways just don't keep people in. They make it easy to leave. Just across the street is the McMaster's United Methodist Church. Keep in mind, Triborough Expressway used to be Sycamore Ave, so this was still a neighborhood. Now it's kind of by a busy road. Not that nice, but props to them for hanging on. Look at Thompson Run, how heavy of a waterway that was. Now it's kind of just a creek, so there's probably measures in place up the river that keep this from overflowing. I know that there used to be floods in Turtle Creek. There were some bad ones. So things like that, the Army Corps of Engineers, I think they look to prevent those in the future, but there's definitely history of it here in the Turtle Creek Valley. But still hanging on as a church today, so props to them for doing that. So back in Chalfont now from Turtle Creek, this is the Van de Graaff generator again. So basically the belt inside spun at a high rate of speed. It built up electric charges in the top. Then those highly charged photons smashed into particles of uranium and thorium, and that was the photofission process that created energy. That was nuclear energy, not related to the Manhattan Project.